Hello guys, welcome back to another tutorial. In this tutorial you will learn how to design this digital and analog clock using HTML and CSS with JavaScript. So let's go to the code without wasting of time, guys. This is the project folder and you will show that this is the file, and this is the index.html and exclamation. That's it, and click this enter. And this is the by default code with Visual Studio extension. So type here analog and digital clock design. Here just I'm gonna creating this another link of connect with style.css. so let's type here style.css, and inside of this link of this JS inside of this app.js. okay, so this is our basically coding structure, and inside of this body tag just I'll give this div dot container. Inside of the container just I'll give this another div. Its name it will be just clock, class will be clock, and inside of this div just I'll use it another class circle ID will be sc. Just if you want like anything you can give it your class name or ID name. It's totally different on up to you. Then here I will use another style. It will be just negative styling inside of this like that 04 FC 43. Set of this circle div just use it icon tag and finish this div like that this, and just I'm going to create copy this line and paste it here more times. Okay, so now just I'm going to change this here ID name. It will be minute and minute second, and hour hour. Here I'll change this another name like that circle 2, and here I'll use it another circle 3. Change this color like that. Okay, just refresh in my browser. Okay, will show that here is nothing. Okay, so just wait and see. Instead of the div tag just I will give this span, and you see it span. Okay, inside of this span like that I will give this style, and here it will be minus I, then number 1. This is the number of like that serial number it will maintain in this. Then I will see it another break 1, then break So this is the basically clock numbering system, like the 1 2 4 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and this the 12. Okay, again come back in this 1 2 like that. I'll refresh in my browser. So coming in my browser like that, just serial number showing to you. Okay, then at first I will give this time div, then inside of the div just I will give this hour, or just I'll gonna okay, here just I'll copy this line and paste it here, change this color code and just FF2972. Oh, here is the you can see that ID hour, and just simply copy this and paste it here. Okay, so just copy it and then hour, then minute. Okay, then second, copy this and paste it here. Okay guys, so this is the basically our design. So inside of this design, like I will give this another div like that, AM PM, and here I will use it AM. So I will refresh in my browser and it will show that just shown to you like that, AM. Okay, so this is the basically HTML coding design. So now I'm creating this another standard CSS inside of this. Create this standard CSS and I will give this. At first I will import this URL font dot like that, Google fonts. So at first you have to go to Google and simply type here Google fonts poppins, and so in my desktop you will show that here is no connection with internet. So just I will skip this and just few minutes later I will give this, and already I have to copy from this Google fonts. For that I will use it. So this is the by default element and body tag design, and you will show that this is the Google fonts, and you have to go to Google and simply type here Google fonts. Will generate this like that 200 and 300 and 400 as you want. Okay, so don't worry about this. So just I'll come back in this inside of this index.html code and simply copy this and paste it here. Okay, but first call this class inside this like that, position to be relative, then display flex, justify deduction like that, justify self. Okay, just I'll I don't give this like that flex deduction. I will use it flex deduction like that column. Instead of the justify content, it will be just center, and align items, it will be center, border radius 20 pixel. So border top left radius, border top left radius like that 225 pixels, and just simply copy this, paste it here, and just change this name like that, right, top right, and it will be similar. So inside of this, like I will give this border shadow. So this is the basically box shadow, and you will show that background color. Okay, so just I will come back in my browser and refresh it, and you will show that here is numbering, and here is like that AM PM. Then just I will go in my index.html code and just copy it and paste it here. Then I'll give this position to be relative, and display will be flex, justify content to be center, align items, it will be center, margin bottom, .30 pixel, width will be just 4500 pixel, or no, 450 pixel, and here will be just height, again this the same, border radius just will be 50%. Inside of this again box shadow, then it will be just RGBA color, and I'll just copy it. Now I'll change this. Ten, 50 and 70 pixel, and RGB will be just 0.25. So just I have been change this like that box shadowing and box shadow color RGB, and I'll give this, I give this like that background. Okay, so inside of this clock like that, it will be before, then it will be after. Okay, so content empty, this is the by default, and position will be just absolute. jet index 1000, width 8 pixel and height will be similar 8 pixel. Border will be just 3 pixel solid. Background color this white. Border radius 50% and background color code like that this, and I'll come back in my browser and to just simply refresh it, and you will show that this is the central, and here will be just box shadowing inside of this big around like that rounding system. This is the box shading RGB. Here I will set another class name span. Position will be just absolute. Insert 20 pixel. Color this is the transform like that 360 angle, and that means 12, that means 330 degree angle into vertical like that, that means this is the, and will show that simply time, and here circle. I'll copy this and inside of this like that paste it here, circle, and I'll give this position will be absolute. Width it will be just 6 pixel. Height 50%, and inside of this background like that variable I'll delete this. Okay, inside of this position absolute, and I'll give this jet index, that means 10. Display will be flex. Flex, and justify content will be center. Align items will be just center, and inside of this align items flex don't center like that, flex start, and to it will be just 300 pixel, and height will be just 300 pixel. Set up this border, and it will be just 2 pixel solid RGB. And border radius 50%. Now circle, then after circle 2, then I. Okay, so just I'll give this circle, then simply I will refresh in my browser, and you will show that this is the numbering inside of this. Okay, after a few minutes later I will give this style. Position will be absolute, width. This is the basically calculate, and if you want like that main term calculation, then it will be just you can design easily, and with it will be just 6 pixel, and here height will be 50%, background variable CLR, it will be negative, opacity just 0.75, transform origin will be just bottom, inside of this transform like that will be scale y 0.5, simply I'll refresh in my browser until show that this is the center of the 12. Circle, just simply copy this and paste it here and change it number of 2, and it will be 6 pixel. Then I'll come back in the browser in my index.html file, and simply type here circle 2 and copy it and call this class, paste it here, it will be get index, simply 9, width will be 240 pixel, height will be just 240 pixel again, then copy this and paste it here, change it circle 3, (180). Copy this and paste it here like that before, and it will be just content empty, and inside of this I'll give this position will be obsolete, top pixel top width, and then height it will be just 15 pixel. Border radius will be 50%. Box shadow 0 left, right, top, bottom. Variable, set up this CLR. Background will be variable. Just refresh in the browser and you'll show that this design is really awesome. Here just I'll call this, copy this, paste it here, time, then it want like that, flex, and just margin bottom. Pixel. Padding will be 10 pixel and 20 pixel. Border, then it will be just 2 pixel solid RGBA. Change this like the 0.25, 0.5. It will be border radius like that, 40 pixel. Here I will give this box shadow. It will be just copy this, paste it here, okay. So font size will be just 2 em. Font height 600. Time, deep inside of this, position, relative, width like that, 600 pixel, 60 pixel. Text align, it will be center. So just I'll give this position, text align, font white, it will be 500. Color will be just variable CLR. Okay, just copy this and paste it here. Call this last side display flags, and justify content will be just center. Color will be just white. Font size will be 0.5 em. So in the previous, like that, I will give this and side after, like that. Copy this. Go after and after. Okay, just I will paste this here inside of this, like that. Opacity and animated opacity, like that, 1 and 2. Then deep side after animated 1 second steps, 1 second infinitive. Okay, so just I will refresh in my browser. Okay, it will show that this is the design. Now script inside of the backend. Okay, I will create this variable, like that. At first hour call document dot query selector, and it will be call this class name, like that, hour. This is the ID. Okay, that means, and copy it and paste it here more times and change this name, like that. It will be just minute mn, and here will be just mn, and inside of this it will be just second. Okay, so now I'm creating this another function, set interval. Let variable, like that, day equal new date. This is the JavaScript property, new date. Inside of this, after this, that means let our hr our equal day dot, like that, get hours. Call this method and .30, that means copy it and paste it here, like that, 30, then 66, like that, get minutes and get minute, like that, 60 minute 1 hour and 60 second 1 minute. For that, simply copy it and paste it here. Basically our set interval and properties inside of this. So this is the rooted calculation, like that, hour, then minute divided 12, and like that, rooted z and minute degree. Okay, so that means after rooted z, second degree. Okay, so now I'm creating this another, like that, for digital clock. This is the very important in this tutorial, and you will know that Actually this tutorial will be this watch will be just like that analog and digital clock. That means here I will create this two function like that document two function. That means two methods like that. Another one is the analog and one is the digital clock. Okay, so document dot query, it's here it don't like that query. Like here will we use, I will use it get element by id. This is the only class, only our like that id. Okay, so just copy it and paste it here more times and change it like that hours, minute and second and am pm. Okay, so I'll skip this. At first create this just one and copy it and more times, then change it here minute and minute id just second, and in this here just you will use it second and am pm and to get element by id am pm. Okay, then just call this property in this is the variable. Okay, so inside of this like that I will create for this like that am pm. In the here just I will use like that let am equal hour, then greater than equal 12. It will be just am or pm. Okay, pm, and inside of this or am if, and here like that is h greater than 12, h equal is than 12. Okay, that means here just calculate this hour like that 12. This is the work of full of a day, and inside of you will show that here like that means 12 6 hours for that 6 hours and 6 hours 12, then 12 into 12 plus 12 like that 24 hour, that means one day. Okay, so this is the calculate. Here will be equal, then added just I'm going to add just 0 before single digit number. Just h equal is less than when 10, then that will be just 0 plus h, that h. Okay, so basically created this like that starting 0 12 0. Okay, this is the if condition. Check it and just work it, and here I'll print this like that inner HTML equal hour, and here will be just minute second. Okay, this is the basically our JavaScript code, and this is the very simple, and here is nothing complex. Okay, just I'll come back in my browser and refresh it, and it will show that just now try me 8 like that 13 and 59, and this is the working now. And so this is our tutorial, and I hope you will enjoy this, and hopefully this is the nice tutorial for you extremely beginners, and you will learn new something like that means analog and digital. This is the analog, and without number, that means that is the code of digital. If you want like my video, then subscribe my YouTube channel. So thanks.